So what does it exactly look like when you stumble into South America's largest cultural festival? I'm glad you asked.
So come on already, let's go.
Hi everyone, I'm Leslie, and if you're new around here, travel is my jam. I book a trip when I'm on a trip. I carry my passport with me everywhere. It's my favorite book, and I'm on a mission to get on the Traveler's Century Club. That's to hit 100 countries in my lifetime, and I'm on 82. So together we're gonna hit that 100 number. Today we're gonna go check out Arica, Chile, and I'm glad you're here. Welcome to Arica, everyone. Welcome to Arica. If you've followed me for a bit, you've seen a lot of cruise ports where we sail in and there's cultural entertainers at the port welcoming us like this, right? So of course, when we arrive into Arica, I can hear the musicians on the pier welcoming us to Arica. So I'm thinking, okay, we get off the cruise ship. Yeah, it's not entertainers on the pier. Look at this. This is the Carnaval Andino con la Fuerza del Sol. Not just any carnival. It's the largest cultural festival in South America and one of the largest Andean carnivals in the world. But more on that in a second. Arica is our third and last stop in Chile. So that's a good reminder to go back and watch the Chilean fjord video. Is just beyond. And then our first stop in Chile was in Valparaiso, which was just so special. Just go back and watch those in Chile before we leave Chile. But first, watch this one on Arica. But back here in Arica, Arica's location is only about 11 miles from Peru, which makes it the gateway between Chile, Peru, and Bolivia. Arica acts as a free port from Bolivian trade and historically has been a key transit and commercial point. You will see how Peruvian the festival feels here when I show it to you. It's one of the driest inhabited places on Earth, yet it has year-round sunshine and spring-like weather thanks to the Humboldt current that cools the coast. In fact, the carnival means the force of the sun, which reflects Arica's identity as the city of eternal sun. So more on this incredible festival. It's a 3-day celebration drawing more than 150,000 people, 160 dance troupes with over 10,000 dancers and thousands of musicians from Chile, Bolivia, and Peru. This festival blends Catholic devotion with indigenous traditions, particularly paying homage to Mother Earth and the Virgin of La Candelaria. Although we're having a blast with this festival, we do want to see some of Arica. This is San Marcos Cathedral. It's made of prefabricated cast iron and metal, which were manufactured in France, shipped and assembled right here in Arica. Not just France either. It was manufactured in Gustave Eiffel's workshop in France. You know, famous for the Eiffel Tower. Due to Chile's earthquakes, a desire for a metal structure was big here. Who better to do a metal structure than Eiffel? It was inaugurated in 1876 on the ruins of an earlier church that had stood here for 226 years before being destroyed by an earthquake in 1868. Above the altar is a 12th century image of Christ and a Spanish bell cast in 1729 known as Campana de Velarde. And still more on the festival. Dancers wear costumes that can weigh more than 40 pounds, including giant feathered headdresses, metal masks, and bells. Can you imagine preparing to do that for 3 days straight? It wore me out just to see them the hours we were here. For the view, we hike up El Morro. This is the site of a brutal 1-hour battle in the War of the Pacific in 1880. Over 1,000 soldiers died, and today it's a panoramic lookout filled with history. We know how much South America loves its soccer. During matches, locals will climb up El Morro to set off fireworks or blow horns. The sound carries right across the city like a natural stadium. The summit also has memorials, busts of monuments of Colonel Pedro Lagos, a monument to the unknown soldier, and cannons and ruins of fortifications. New Chilean military recruits are ceremoniously marched up El Morro Hill, retracing the 1880 battle path as a rite of passage. Before the colonial and military eras, Morro slopes were used by the Chinchorro culture, one of the world's oldest known mummification mortuary cultures, for habitation and mummification. There are archaeological remains and mortuary sites in this area. In fact, the Chinchorro mummies are the world's oldest known mummies, dating back to 5,000 to 7,000 years ago, even older than Egyptian ones. The views here are incredible, not only of Arica, but of the Pacific Ocean. These waves here are not just Pacific Ocean waves either. They include El Gringo, the pipeline of South America. When you think El Gringo, you might think one thing, but when surfers hear El Gringo, they think Arica is a pilgrimage site for hardcore surfers, and international surf competitions are often held right here in this city. Last thing I'll say about this incredible festival. It's so large, it rivals the Carnaval in Rio de Janeiro in size, and with that we toast a Chilean beer to an incredible day in Arica. Absolutely loved this huge surprise in Arica. We had no idea we were going to stumble into this just fascinating festival, and these people were just so dedicated to celebrating their cultures. So cool. Now I want to hear from you. Have you been to Arica, Chile? Have you been to Chile? Where'd you go in Chile? What's your story? Want to hear all about it? Be sure to put it in the comments below. That's a good segue to thank you for being here. Your time is valuable. You could be anywhere on the planet right now, and I so appreciate you spending your time with me. So thank you. Thank you. It's super special that you're here with me and part of my journey. And until our next incredible stop, bye for now.